Hi, friends. Happy Wednesday. Ooh, it's been a day already, y'all. It's been a day already. Oh my gosh, my printer is being ridiculous. If you are watching the replay, just let me know that you're watching. I'm gonna invite some friends. I hope you guys are all having a good middle of your week. I am so excited to talk about this with y'all. I really am. Because this is just going to absolutely change everything. So, sorry, I'm having printing drama. I apologize. I'm trying to print something and it is not being kind to me. Hi, guys. Hey, Amy. Hi, Norma. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Katie. Hi, Melissa. Hey, hey, hey. Friends. Hey, Morgan. Y'all, my printer is not being friendly. Hey, guys. Okay, so. Hi, Jess. It's in an error state. Is it, though? Is it, though? It is not in an error state. Just print. Okay. Hi, guys. Sorry. Okay. Yay. So, me and Alex both agreed that we are on, because tomorrow is the opening for Scentsy Family Reunion's registration, and it's kind of just been like thrown at us. Oh Lord. Y'all. The drama. I just want to print some thank you cards. Okay. It's being kind of thrown at us. This is looking a lot different than what we've ever experienced before. As far as registration goes, registration was supposed to be the 1st of April for Scentsy Family Reunion, but they had to change up what that was going to look like because they were still figuring out, would a in-person Scentsy Family Reunion be possible? Let me just briefly explain what Scentsy Family Reunion is. I would love to go into detail about it. However, I want to just give information regarding like tomorrow and why it's important that you pay attention and you dig into it. There is so much information about Scentsy Family Reunion right here on this page because this will be my 3rd Scentsy Family Reunion. It will be Alex's 4th, and some of you, it will be your 2nd. Some of you will be your 3rd. So, we have talked about Scentsy Family Reunion on this page a lot. And so if you just type in Scentsy Family Reunion, you will see posts and videos regarding, pre-Scentsy Family Reunion, talking about like how excited we are, what does it look like, what we can expect, and then after Scentsy Family Reunion, so what we learned, the high that you're on, like all of it. So you will find all of that here. So if you want more information, before you go crazy with questions, because I'm sure a lot of you, because we have so many new people, will have a lot of questions, and that's okay. I'm just going to go over it briefly, and then you can go back and search and dig deep and have so much fun exploring what Scentsy Family Reunion could offer you. But I'm just going to give a little tidbit. Also, we have so many new people. I just want to give a quick introduction. I'm Brianna Engel. I am the star director for Team Scented Dreamers and the other director here on True Life. So, hi guys. Okay, so Scentsy Family Reunion is literally Scentsy's biggest party. Like, it's literally a party. It's a party for your mind. It's a party for your physical body because we get down, we have fun, we get to spend time with each other, we get to meet new people, we get to meet those people that we've been watching and learning from behind the scenes, right? So the Chloe Cox, the Stacey Behringer, the Allison Dalkey, all those people go to Scentsy Family Reunion, and all of a sudden it's just like You know, we talk about it being a family here. Wait till you walk through the doors full of thousands and thousands of consultants who are excited to see you, excited to meet you. If you've been to World Tour, you have felt that on a very, very small level compared to what Scentsy Family Reunion is. So I am pumped for Scentsy Family Reunion, regardless if it's virtual or not, okay? So going there and having that experience, I believe there will probably be nothing like that, okay? Being in person, we all know there is just something more magical that happens when you're in person. You can see people face to face. It's so much fun. It's a beautiful experience, okay? And Scentsy Family Reunion not only offers that physical in-person experience because we're just all Scentsy consultants working towards our big dreams and our big goals, but they pack in training with so many amazing consultants who have so much to offer. So those consultants will do trainings on very targeted subjects, like customer service, follow-up systems, new consultant training, leading from the front, directors. Like, it's so specific, the trainings that they work on during Scentsy Family Reunion, that you get to sit in a room with people who are there because they know they want to grow in this area too, and y'all are just in it together, and it is so much fun. It's usually about 3 or 4 days. And while you're there, Scentsy is still spoiling you with sneak peeks at what's to come, giveaways galore. Like, if y'all got giveaways at World Tour, SFR, it's every day there's giveaways. Every day there's things of coming, stuff that's coming. It's incredible. They've got displays up. And I hate to be telling you guys all of this for us to be doing it virtually this year, but I want y'all to be hyped about what we know, what Scentsy is going to have to bring to us virtually. I want you guys to know that some perspective about what was, and I know that Scentsy is going to blow this virtual SFR out the water. Like, they know what they've done in the past and how they're going to have to match that, because our expectations, unfortunately, really high. Okay, they have set the bar so high on SFRs. I know they're going to kill it with this virtual thing. I just wanted to let y'all know that, like, you guys can expect this to be really great, okay? You guys can expect this to be amazing, all right? So just because it's in person, do not turn your nose up. Do not pretend that it's not going to be baller status, because it is. I promise you, Scentsy does not do anything half-assed, okay? They put their whole heart into it. We've got Chuck down in the director page being like, y'all, it's going to be so good. So they will work out those fine details. Will there be kinks? Yes, expect it, okay? Will it feel just a little bit different for people who have always gone to the SFRs in person? Of course it is. Like, you just can't compare apples and oranges. But what I can tell you is, if you choose to sit this out, knowing that the opportunity literally is on your phone, literally on your computer, in the comfort of your own home, then I don't know how you can take your business seriously, because this opportunity is literally going to be available to every single consultant. Okay, so in the past, SFR, they choose one central location. So like last year, it was in Texas, and in Austin, Texas. And so you have to pay for your registration, okay, unless you earn the incentive, the level 1 of an incentive, then you get free registration during our fall incentive, or if you hit 3 months director consistency. So hi, new directors, Mariah, Amy. If you hit 3 months of director consistency, guess what? Next year, you'll get your registration for SFR paid for, okay? So, where was I going? Oh yeah, so you pay for your registration, and it's not cheap. Like, people have to save up for this. People spend their entire year saving up for registration. I'm not turning my nose up at it's $350 like it was when we went to Anaheim. I think it was $350 if you wanted the full registration. Yeah, replay. I haven't said too much, okay? $350 for that registration. And that did not include flights. That doesn't include hotel, okay? So, yeah, is that so far expensive? Yeah, it is, okay? I'm not going to lie to y'all. Directors, that's exactly why you have to pour more oomph in your business and be consistent, so you can get that free registration for the first year, for the next SFR, okay? So, SFR, 100% worth saving up for. So, all of that, you're having to pay for your registration, your flights, or driving. You have to pay for hotel, all of that. Let me turn off my Alexa. Alexa, turn off. I hope that's not making it weird. Yeah, no problem, Melissa. Hey, Alex. Hey, girl. I'm sorry, Mel. I'm sorry. Okay, so, yeah. So, expensive, okay? It is. I don't know what their plan is moving forward. Like when we can finally gather and have an actual in-person, I think Chuck had said something like they don't plan on just doing it virtually from now on. Like that's not their plan. They know, they recognize that people want to be in person, right? We all do. So I don't know what they're going to offer in the future. We can only talk about now and what's happened. And I'm only giving you guys backstory because a lot of y'all are new. A lot of y'all have never been to SFR, and I don't know how to emphasize enough that despite it not being the same thing, right? We're not meeting in person. Despite that difference, and it will be different. It's going to feel different, okay? Despite that, you are literally going to have some of the best training you will ever have available to you at a relatively small cost. I'm pretty sure that like if you just want to sit and watch the trainings, it's going to be a very minimal cost, okay? Me and Alex have talked about before when SFR is in person. Yeah, you are investing in your business. It costs money. It takes time. You have to find sitters. You have to decide, is your husband going? How are you going to get there? All of those things you have to figure out. And it becomes an investment, and it becomes something that you are working towards, right? You're saving your paychecks. You're budgeting differently. You're figuring it out. You're working out those details. And for some people, that's really difficult. And I hear you and I see you and I get it, okay? We know that. We understand that, okay? But just like with the $99 you paid, just with the $59 you paid, just like the $20 you paid, the $15 you paid, you made some investment in this business, and you are expecting an outcome that is greater than that investment. You don't want to just break even, right? You don't want to just pay $99 just to get $99 back. Like, you want more from your business. So this investment that SFR requires, whether in person or virtual, you decide to not put anything into it. And this goes far beyond the monetary, okay? This goes to dedicating your time, your mind, and everything else to having to recognizing the resources are right there for you, okay? You are getting some of top-notch training. You are getting home office's attention. If you are not going to invest your time or your money into it, then you can't expect greatness from that. You have to invest something, okay? So whether we're talking about in-person or virtual, understand, and I'll say it a million times, if there is anything that I think you should invest in your business that costs more or is expensive to you, it's going to be SFR. And some of you, SFR may just be pocket change, okay? I don't know. But if it sounds like a lot of money, even when registration opens tomorrow, if you're looking at it going, oh gosh, I really want to do that, but that's a lot of money. I hear you. I get it. And you know what? Frankly, maybe it's not in the books right now, okay? Maybe that's just not that you can't invest in it. I'm not going to judge you for not investing in it, but don't invest and then not do anything. Don't invest money and then not pay attention. Sit up straight and put your head down and listen to what they're telling you, okay? But if it's possible, if you look at it and you say, it might be tight, might be really hard, I might have to pull some money here, I might have to get a babysitter on this day so I can really pay attention to the trainings, invest that. Okay, invest it. There is nothing more in this business that you can do for yourself and the success and longevity of your business than to invest in things that are going to grow your mind. Okay, so yeah, going to look totally different. There's going to be some fun things I'm sure that's going to happen, just like at SFR. We have downtime, we have dance parties, we go out to dinner together, we hang out. There are things that we have motivational speakers that, you know, we had a magician guy last year in Austin, and he blew my mind. Like, he was so cool. I don't remember what necessarily like growing my mind value he did, but what he was entertainment. there's entertainment. We had the fitness marshal. We were growing our bodies, we were working out, but entertainment. Okay. So all of this together is to create this atmosphere of togetherness and of growing. SFR is meant to grow your business and to be around the people who want to do the same. And so the expectation when we're talking about a virtual SFR is still the same thing, okay? The expectation is for you to sit down, put your head down, and grow your mind. Do the things required to grow your mind. Again, I will tell you, not going to judge you if you don't, okay? If you decide this is not what you want to do, then you can do that. It's your business. You run it how you want. But I'm speaking to those who tell Alex, who talk on this page and say, I want more for my business. I want to do more. I want to continue to grow. I want to earn $10,000 paychecks. I want to be a superstar director. I want to buy this house. Then you have to be investing now. Okay. I joined in September of 2017, went to SFR that next year, in July. And I sat there as a superstar consultant. Alex told me by this time next year, you will be a director walking the stage. And I sat there at the end of it and said, I will never, ever miss another SFR. Never again. Don't care what the cost is. I'll pay big money to go. I will sacrifice to go. Why? Because I recognize the impact that it has on my business. And I know it's hard for some of you to wrap your head around spending that much money and wondering, what am I possibly going to get out of it that is equal to this? Well, if you're thinking that you're going to get, a lot of people, this is the problem. And I see it with a lot of other consultants, not so much here, but a lot of other consultants want to compare what they paid monetarily to what they are getting tangibly, and is it worth it? Okay. So like people were doing it at World Tour, not you guys, not our girls, but people were doing it at World Tour saying, well, I paid $80 and I only got $50 worth of product. So what did you get that grew your mind? What did you get that grew your business? Were you paying attention? Were your ears open? Did you hear the trainings that went on? Because if you didn't, then it's not worth it. Then yeah, sorry. Like, okay, it does have stuff to do with the monetary. I get that that's a thing for people. Okay. But there has to be an investment. And when we invest money, a lot of people, when we invest money, it holds more weight, right? We want to show up because we paid money for it. That's why people do buy-ins why people do deposits on things, because money talks, right? I don't mean to make this all about money, but I know that it's going to come up. I know that it's going to come up for people. I know there will be chatter. There will be feelings of like, oh gosh, I don't know if I should be paying this. I'm a brand new consultant. What does this have to offer me? And I hear you. I get it. Okay. I don't care if you're an essential consultant. I don't care if you're just doing this as a hobby. None of that matters if at all there is a part of you that says, I want to be a better person. I want to be better at what I'm doing. SFR can do that for you. Hobbyist consultants go to SFR and grow tremendously, because whether you're a hobbyist consultant or you want to be a superstar director, there is somewhere in your business you can grow and be better at what you're doing. Okay, you can still grow no matter what level you want to get to. And SFR does that for every single person. And isn't that amazing that Scentsy can create an event that literally tailors to every person? It's like they're speaking right to us. It's like they know who we are. It's like they're paying attention. Oh, wait, they are. Isn't that cool? World Tour is awesome. I know World Tour is so good. So for those of you who went to World Tour this last year and y'all were pumped up by it, or maybe even those of you who were like, it was all right. Like, could have been better. I would have liked to have another day or two. Hi, SFR is coming. Like, that's exactly what SFR is. It is World Tour times like 1,000,000 on steroids. If you're bummed that you miss out on World Tour, then you better be in your seat at SFR. And I would be having this conversation with you even if it was in person, but even more so that we're doing it virtually. if you at all said, I wanted to be at World Tour, I want to go to SFR, there's really no excuse now. Do not let the fear or the idea that this SFR is not going to be that great or, whatever, because it's virtual. Like I said before, Scentsy will not disappoint you, okay? And if you are going with the mindset, here we go, we have to do a mind shift in our mindset, okay? We have to flip the script and recognize what's our mindset walking into this. Are we expecting to be oohed and awed by some motivational speakers and sitting in a room and, people are bummed out because they're not going to be able to do their director walk or their 5-year walk or walk across the stage and earn their things. And I get all of that, okay? I've been there. There are things that I want to walk the stage for. I get it. But I have to shift my mindset and say, whoa, wait a minute. I don't pay all that money to walk across the stage. I don't pay all that money to be entertained by the fitness marshal. I paid all that money so that I could grow my business. And I'll tell you, if you've ever watched me and Alex do a training, or if you've ever watched Chloe Cox or Stacey Behringer or whoever, if you've ever watched a training by anybody and you've been like, oh my gosh, my life has changed, like that was incredible. I am blown away by what they just told me. Then SFR will blow your mind, okay? Because there is no limit to what something virtually can do for you or your business just because you're not in person. That's not going to have a bearing if your mindset is open to the possibilities that what they are saying could change your life, right? Jennifer Anderson talking about how she makes $10,000 paychecks. Watching that, tell me that does not change your life. If money talks, if your mindset is open to the idea that it's possible, okay? So get your mindset right. You have to get your mindset right. You can't be caught up in this. Is it gonna live up to my expectations? Or, I'm missing out on the in-person experience. Yeah, you're missing out this year. Okay, but that doesn't mean that we can't walk away and recreate it as a team. That doesn't mean that next year it's just going to be like balls to the wall, like incredible, because we created this mindset that says we can do it virtually and it changed my business. Now here we are in person celebrating. Okay. Melissa, I don't have details on what the time frames are going to look like. I don't know if it's going to be like live and then recorded and then they'll send it to you. I don't know what that looks like. I'm sure those details will be there tomorrow on the workstation, or they'll give us that information, okay? But what I would say, if we were talking about an in-person SFR, and I'm sorry if this hurts people's feelings, I really am. And I know that this will not be possible for everybody because we are in the middle of a pandemic and some people have already spent so much time away from their jobs, or, are already hurting financially. I get all of that. Okay. So hear me. I say this with love, and I say this not as a financial advisor or anything like that, but that goes back to the discussion about investment. Okay. So maybe you say, well, it's on a Thursday and Friday, but I have to work on Friday and it's between this time and can I take off? Can I take that time off? Can I get a babysitter? I understand, Melissa. Right. So I think that she'd be okay with it. Teresa last year at SFR, she went to SFR, called into her work and came. She couldn't take the time off necessarily. So she just showed up and she invested in her business, and she would be the first to tell you that not only was it worth it, but she's proud of herself for putting in that investment. And she showed up 100% because what was on the line, what her goal is to be a stay-at-home mom and not have to work a job that takes her away from her babies, that investment, that risk of taking that time off was, yeah, it was a big deal. It was a big deal because it's a huge step, and it's taking that faith step into saying, I'm going to invest so much into Scentsy. This is much more than monetary. This is my job on the line. This is what feeds my family. But I know that I have to do this if I want to get to being a stay-at-home mom with my kids instead of working my 9 to 5. Okay. So evaluate your situation, okay? And if you can make the necessary changes, then do that. If you can make those adjustments and say, this might hurt a little bit, this might be scary, but I want more for my business, I want more for my life, and I know Scentsy is that path, then maybe this is your time to make that investment. Morgan, you had said team watch parties. Heck yeah. Local girls, to me, be ready for an invitation of that, okay? We will do, sorry, this is a tangent, but we will do something, okay? Yes. Okay, so comparing, I don't want to compare because I don't know what it's going to be like this year, but I also know that Scentsy does not let me down, and it's going to be amazing. So do not concern yourself with wondering that. But the other part of it, right, is that it's virtual. So it is literally now available to those people who could not go. And so if you were here last year or whatever, and you said, man, I really want to go, but I can't go, like that time just doesn't work for me, I can't afford it, I'm a new consultant, it just wasn't going to be happening. Those people, man, don't you wish that like everybody could have that mindset of rejoicing in the fact that everybody can go now, they can go. People who so desperately want to be an SFR every single year can't go for one reason or another, because the truth of the matter is not everybody can go. Not everybody can make it work. So I'm not trying to condemn anybody or saying you don't take pride in your business, you don't want more. That's not, hear me, that's not what I'm saying. I am saying that in this moment, people have an opportunity to attend Scentsy's biggest event because of this pandemic. And if that's not a blessing that you're willing to celebrate, then you need another mindset shift, because it is a huge deal that we will be seeing consultants who have never attended an SFR in 10 years because their life or their jobs have not allowed them to. And all of a sudden they're being able to rejoice and celebrate and learn and grow their business in ways that they've never been able to before. And that is something that is a huge deal, and we should be so proud of our company for taking that step and taking on this massive, not even obligation. They're not obligated to have this. There are a lot of companies that have things going on in the summer and just flat out said, sorry, canceled this year, like we'll see you all next year. But Scentsy said, nope, we can't do that to our people. We can't do that to our consultants. They expect us to show up. This training changes lives. We have to do something for them. And so they're going to create something that is available to every single person. So I hope that you all take that into consideration when you're looking at the numbers, when you're thinking about what could have been or what was last year or the year before or whatever. I hope you take it into consideration that there are people right now feeling incredibly blessed that Scentsy is giving them the opportunity to be a part of Scentsy Family Reunion, possibly for the first time. That's incredible. And I am excited for those consultants. I am excited. And I'm excited for you. If that's you, if I'm speaking to you, I am stoked that you get to experience SFR. Like so many new consultants right now who may be hearing about Scentsy Family Reunion for the very first time on this page, like, oh, I am so excited you'll be able to do this with us. I am so excited you'll be able to do it with us, because this can be a life-changing experience if you invest in it and if you sink your teeth in, okay? So this could be the moment. Hey, Teresa, I was just talking about you. Love you, girl. This could be the moment your Scentsy business changes. This could be that point in time where you say, remember that? Actually, me and Alex talk about it quite frequently, because when we were sitting at SFR and she told me, what was it, after she walked the stage as a director, I think, she came and sat down right next to me in Anaheim, California, and said, I know by this time next year, you will be doing the director walk too. Guys, 1 month later, promoted to director. Okay, so life-changing. Okay. Yep. Exactly. And that's why Scentsy does this, right? So when we're talking about what does Scentsy Family Reunion entail, we're talking trainings from from consultants. Okay. I don't know what it will look like, but we have an expo. I got to be a part of the expo last year. It was awesome. I love the expo. I won't get too much into that right now. We'll see what's available, and then me and Alex we can all talk about how that will look for us. Oh my gosh. Yeah. See, exactly. And then they have motivational speakers. They're still talking about bringing in motivational speakers. They're still talking about people showing up that they've paid a lot of money for, okay? People showing up and talking to us. And some of those are amazing. Some of them, probably doesn't apply to you, or maybe just not that great of speakers. I don't know. Like, I don't love all of them. I'm not going to lie to y'all, but some of them, incredible. I still follow on social media to this day because I sat in that room and bawled my eyes out, or sat in that room and got goosebumps every time they opened their mouth, because it was just like mind-blowing what they were saying, and how could they be standing up there and speaking directly to me? Like, that's crazy to me. I love it when that happens, okay? That's me on Sunday, every Sunday at church, okay? Speaking directly to me. So it's awesome, okay? Motivational speakers. And then you've got, here's your homework, by the way, homework alert. You've got Orville and Heidi's keynote speech. They do it on different days. It's usually different topics, right? It's really not the same thing that they're talking about. But they take two different perspectives. They take two different topics, and they bring it home, y'all. And Mariah, I think, will tell you that was when she fell in love with Heidi, was during her keynote speech. So, cool thing. You can go on YouTube, type in Heidi keynote speech, and her keynote speeches from years past will pop up. Orville too. You will love it. Two totally different feelings. You're going to get Mama Bear. You're going to get Papa Bear. You're going to get sweet and really vulnerable, and you're going to need tissues for Heidi's, and then you're going to get Papa Bear and that warm, fuzzy, like Papa Bear feeling with Orville. And it is two of my favorite parts of SFR, okay? Exactly, Alex. It is perfect. Them to get, it's just incredible. You want to get pumped up for SFR? Go watch their keynote speech. I kid you not, you will not pick a bad one. They are all incredible, okay? So they get up there, they do their thing, and I guarantee you, even from a computer screen, you guys watch the end of month videos, sometimes you're like, oh my God, I love them so much. Oh, they're so sweet. It will happen at SFR too, okay? Virtually, we will all be crying together. So get your tissues ready and get yourself pumped up. So then in addition to that, yes, no, I will let you know. In addition to the keynote speeches, you've got you've got new product launches or new launches for the upcoming season, right? But the thing is we will already be in a new catalog season. So they were already looking at what will be different about this year. So I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know what they're going to show us. I'm sure things for the upcoming year. It just won't be about the new catalog. But that's okay. Like, y'all, when they announce something, I mean, I'm talking about being with my girls, our local Scented Dreamers. Y'all are about to see me freak out. And Mariah too. Mariah screamed so loud, I almost went deaf in my ear when they announced Star Wars. So y'all get ready, okay? Because it is going to be so good. They announced so much stuff. And, you know, when you're at SFR, you're like just so overly excited because you're like, we're the first to hear about it. Like, you know, you feel so pumped up, and the energy. You guys, we can recreate that, okay? And the fact that everybody gets to be in on this secret is just like so cool, okay? So the sneak peeks, oh, what else? There's a lot. A lot happens in 3 to 4 days, okay? You get impacted by information. You grow as a person. You're meeting new people, okay? And I guarantee you there will be a platform for us to be able to connect with other consultants, even virtually. I bet you Scentsy will roll out something so we are able to connect with other people. But y'all, that's available now. We can get on Facebook. We can go join Scentsy groups. You can meet new people. Look forward to the time where you can look those people in their faces and acknowledge them and tell them how much they've made an impact on your business, or Vice versa. You may have people come up to you and say, wow, you really changed how I did this because you shared this or whatever. So don't be afraid to engage with other consultants if that opportunity presents itself in this format. Do not be afraid to engage, okay? I would tell you the same thing if we were going in person. Meeting those people, man, it's like meeting family. It's like meeting your new best friend. Like, very rarely does it not feel right. Like, it's so cool because everybody is there with the exact same mindset and their heart's in the right place. And we're just all about that Scentsy spirit. And the more that you can embody that in yourself, these experiences, no matter how it happens, will feel like home. Okay. And so I just want you to be excited and prepared for that. And even if you don't know what that feels like, if you're brand new, if this is the first you're hearing about Scentsy Family Reunion, let me just assure you, you'll understand that feeling. Okay. There will be an aha moment that happens. If you attend SFR, there will be an aha moment where you sit back and go, wow, okay, that's it. That's it. I feel that. I feel like I'm at home. I feel connected to this company in a way that I've never have before, and I get it. And when that feeling happens, y'all, it will never be the same. You'll never be the same person. Like, you will just be so overwhelmed. And that's a really cool feeling. So I encourage you guys so much so from the bottom of my heart to be locked in to your mindset, your goals, what you want out of this business. Because that will direct your path to what you choose to do come tomorrow for registration. I don't know what time registration is happening. I don't know the details about if you have to work. I don't know how that's all going to work. I have no idea, okay? I know just as much as y'all. But you can spend the rest of today thinking about, is this business worth making an investment so you can grow? Like it's almost a selfish thing. Like, it's selfish. You're making a selfish choice to say, I'm going to invest a little, and it might hurt. It might be risky. It might cost me something. It might cost me monetarily. But what I want is much greater than that. Is my goal worth this risk? Is it worth this $100? Or, is it worth me taking a day off of work? Can I do that? If the answer is no, I'm not judging you. I don't live your life, okay? And if you still want to grow your business, we will do everything that we can. But if you are at a place in your business, a place in your life where you're saying, okay, I feel it ramping up. I feel like I can do something here. What's my next step? Your next step is going to come in the form of a virtual SFR, and you have every opportunity, just like every single other consultant, to step into what can be the changing moment in your life. And y'all can think I'm crazy all you want, okay? And sorry, got a phone call. You may think I'm speaking some like foreign language, but the reality is, Alex and me and Mariah and a lot of other girls here are walking proof. All of our journeys look very different. But I can tell you that the moment my business changed was SFR. I joined full speed with Scentsy, full speed. I didn't want to grow a team. I didn't want to earn trips. I didn't even know there was trips. I didn't join with any of that. And then once I realized every single step, I was like, whoa, okay, I want more. And finally I decided SFR, worth the investment. SFR, worth the time, the money, the risk. Whatever it costs, I'm going to do it because I want more. And not only did it give me more, but it brought on a whole new appreciation for this company and what they are desperately working towards to lead us to our dreams. So you can choose to take it and you can choose to not. The choice is yours, okay? But I'm going to encourage you to really consider what that investment looks like for you and to keep an open mind. Because it's going to be real good. It's going to be so good. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. So excited. Pumped. Okay. Like, cannot wait. Oh yeah. And there's like product giveaways and things like that. And they give away a lot of stuff. And it's not like a world tour. It's like kind of like, okay, like, it's a random giveaway, right? So they like pick tickets or whatever. SFR, they tend to just give everybody something. So everybody got a fragrance flower. Everybody got, you know, fragrance mist, and everybody got a wall fan diffuser. No, was it wall fan diffuser? Did we get one? Yeah, we did get one there. We got one on our incentive trip too. So, yeah, you can get free stuff. I mean, but the thing is, I know, right? But the thing is that speaks to some people. They're wondering, well, what's in it for me monetarily or tangibly? Free stuff, okay? Yes.
Mommy, I'm just tired of playing the iPad.
Okay, then go lay down.
I am.
Okay, then go lay down and play something else.
But
Go.
why?
Go.
Well, Mom, sleep. I can grab the iPad. Be quiet.
Go in your room. So.
I said that.
No. Close the door, please. So. Close the door, please. So, whatever speaks to you, understand, I bet you'll find it in SFR, okay? So, if it's free stuff that gets you in the door, fine, whatever. It's not going to be what keeps you, though, because you'll be so excited about everything else. So, if anybody has any questions, if you have questions about what SFR usually entails, we can answer that. If you have questions about what virtual SFR is going to look like, I beg you to wait until tomorrow to see what the news tab brings, okay? I don't know how much information they're going to give us tomorrow. I guarantee you there are still details being worked out. So if they don't say everything, if they don't give you all the information, it's likely because it hasn't been confirmed yet, or they're still working on it. So trust the process, understand they are walking a brand new road as well. They have never done this before. And so we are all in it together. We will learn and we will figure it out. But just hold off on what this year will look like until we get some more information tomorrow. And then I promise you, me and Alex will be on here as often as possible, giving our takeaways or updates. But also, like I said, you can go to the search bar at the top of this page, type in Scentsy Family Reunion, and there will be a multitude of videos and posts and pictures and fun stuff regarding previous SFRs that if you need some kind of like, okay, I need a visual, what does that look like, or how did you do that, or why, or whatever, you will find it there, okay? It's right here. So get yourselves pumped up, get your mindset right. Figure out your cost, your risk, your investment. What's it worth? What are you willing to give? And get excited. Like, get excited. This is a huge deal. And one of the really cool things, hold on, I'm gonna get it for you guys. We've shown this before, but one of the really cool things, and I saw Chuck confirm that we will be getting lanyards. We get lanyards every year at SFR. And with those lanyards come these little tag things, and they detail all of the stuff that you have earned through Scentsy, right? So like some of these other people order tags, so like this one, that one, and I guess that's the only one. But okay, like, okay, never mind. Some of them you can get for other things. But anyways, these are so cool. These are some of this is my favorite things that we get to take away, right? This lanyard. And so I know that we'll be getting lanyards. This is from Scentsy Family Reunion in Texas, yeah. So this is my last year's one. Super cool. And then you can put your pins that you get every month if you choose pins, or charms. If you choose charms, then you have a bracelet. But you can do the pins, and every incentive trip you earn, you get a pin. They give you a pin, so you put it on here. And these are mine from Walt Disney World from our Marco trip. Anyways, the lanyard thing is just really cool. And so we were told that we'll be getting them. And so I think it will be super fun to still have a commemorative item like our badges to be able to say, you know what, I was there. I still invested in the first ever world tour. Scentsy Family Reunion that was virtual. Like, history's about to be made here, y'all. Don't you want to be a part of it? Like, don't you want to be a part of Scensy's first virtual Scentsy Family Reunion? Like, you're going to be able to look back in 5 years or 10 years and be telling new consultants or be talking about it to people around you and saying, you know, like, that's huge. That's a huge deal. So I'm excited about it. I hope y'all are too. And like I said, we'll talk more details as it gets closer. I think they're still planning on doing it sometime at the end of July. So I would be just looking forward to that time, seeing what your schedule looks like then. But because they said they were going to try to keep it close to that. So, anyways, I hope this was helpful for y'all. I wanted to keep it relatively short and sweet because I wasn't planning on giving a whole lot of details, but I get fired up about SFR, y'all, because it's so good. So good. Okay. So I love y'all. I have a lot of work to do. So, I'm going to hop off here. But like I said, if you have any questions about previous SFRs, feel free to ask. And then if you plan on going, if you plan on making that investment, I think maybe I'll make a post and, we can get excited together. So I will chat with y'all later. Bye, guys.